Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Khalid from Egypt Tour Guide. Thank you for all of your comments, your encouragement, your subscriptions, and also for your reactions. Special thanks for all those guys who sent me the questions, who added me on Facebook. All of the reactions you have made and the impressions I got, all of them encouraged me to give you more and to say more about Egypt. In fact, today's video is completely different. It will be according to our friend Jennifer request. We are going to talk about Port Said city. Port Said as a city, it's one of the most important cities in Egypt. Maybe it's the third in its importance after Cairo and Alexandria. The capital is Cairo, of course, and Alexandria is the second biggest city. While this coastal city locates on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea at the entrance of Suez Canal in the north. The Suez Canal and the Governorate of the Northern Sinai occupy the eastern border of Port Said, while the city of Ismailia is located to its south. The Governorate of Damietta to its east and the Mediterranean Sea to its north. So it's considered the closest city to Greece shore. The surface area of Port Said is around 1,350 square kilometers, with a population that is estimated with 700,000 inhabitants. The city has six main neighborhoods, with Al Arab, Janud, Zuhur, and Sharq being the most important. Port Said has some remarkable monuments and sites, which includes the port of the city, which is the second largest port in Egypt and one of the most important in the country due to its significant location at the northern entrance of the Suez Canal. There is also the Suez Canal Authority building, which is considered among the most important Islamic constructions in the city of Port Said. The Old Lighthouse, the Military Museum of Port Said, the Port Said National Museum, and the Museum of the Modern Art. All these are monuments are located in Port Said. The most significant feature of Port Said, distinguishing the city from any other destination in Egypt, is that it has a free zone area where products from all over the world are imported through the port of the city and sold to customers free from taxes. This is the reason why it is always recommended to do some shopping to buy different items, especially clothes, makeup, and perfumes, while the guests are on a visit to Port Said. Let's talk about its name. The name of Port Said is derived from two words. The first is port, and the name of the ruler of Egypt at the time when the city was first established, Khedive Said. An international committee that consisted of different membership of delegates from England, France, Russia, Spain, and Austria choose the name of Port Said in a meeting held in 1855. When Ferdinand de Lesseps, the engineer who constructed the Suez Canal, visited the location of Port Said, on the 25th of April 1859, there was nothing there except desert located below sea level. The water of the Mediterranean Sea used to flood the whole area in certain seasons of the year. Mostly they are being in the summer. However, due to the magnificent geographical location, as you can see on the map, was suitable to be entrance to the Suez Canal. So, Delisepes braved the harsh conditions. He brought the fresh water needed for the workers who dig the Suez Canal from nearby cities like Damietta. Afterwards, after the digging of Abasa conduits the connected Port Said, that connected Port Said to the water of the River Nile. Finding fresh water was never a problem again in Port Said. Port Said at the time was isolated from other cities around Egypt, and there were no paved roads to connect it to the other regions in the country, or any means of transportation inside or around the city. This was why during the digging of the Suez Canal, a route that ran along the canal was paved. Moreover, Khedive Abbas I established the first railway line that connected Port Said to the city of El Ismailia in the south on the 3rd of December 1893. In the beginning, the engineer and laborers who worked in the digging of the Suez Canal used to live in tents, but the Delisepes got rid of the tents and had wooden huts built, and then stone houses started spreading all over the city step by step. With the construction of new houses, some neighborhoods started to appear. There were two sections of the city in the early stages of its construction. One of the foreigners and other for the Egyptians. Afterwards, the city was officially divided into these two sections in 1867, with the Muhammad Ali Street situated between them. And by the way, this street is still surviving up to today with the same name. After the opening of the Suez Canal on November 17, 1869, more inhabitants started to settle in the city of Port Said, and European engineers and Egyptian laborers who worked in the construction of the canal brought their families, and they formed a new society, or the new distinctive community of Port Said. The old community was different, with different backgrounds. Several races and multiple nationalities were living peacefully, side by side in different neighborhoods of Port Said. According to the first census of 1882, Port Said had a population of 17,580, with foreigners numbering around 3,000 of them from different countries like Britain, Greece, Italy, France, and Turkey. The second largest community was the Italian, and most of them arrived in Port Said after the opening of the canal. They worked in operating hotels, bars, restaurants, and also candy shops. While the Greek community was the largest at all in Port Said, because of around 5,000 Greek workers traveled to the city to work in the digging of the Suez Canal, and some of them remained after the opening of the canal, and they started the first market to be ever established in the city. The British community, on the other hand, expanded after Britain bought a large portion of the shares of the Suez Canal, and with the British occupation of Egypt, which started in 1882 after Arabi battle, the British population increased even more as time went on, and British individuals owned much of Said's shipping companies and operated at numerous banking services. The houses in the Arab neighborhoods where the Egyptians once lived were simply and made out of wood, with smaller shops that sell limited collection of these products. There were no means of entertainment in neighborhoods except of some oriental cafes that offer hot drinks and the famous hookah or shisha in the Egyptian language, which is the water pipe. The Egyptian community in Port Said divided according to the origins of the inhabitants as workers from Upper Egypt gathered with their families in the same location, while workers from the Delta relocated in another section of the Arab neighborhood. Today, Port Said has become a modern city with all sorts of services and facilities available for the guests of the city. A large number of hotels, resorts have been opened on the shores of the Suez Canal. Many tourists arrive in the city in large ships during their journey in the Mediterranean Sea to spend 2 or 3 days in Port Said to take a tour of the city and go for shopping in the free zone. The old lighthouse of Port Said and the Suez Canal Authority building and other landmark of Port Said will be explained in the next video willingly. And I don't like the videos to go through long lengths because I know it will be somehow boring. Thank you once more for all of your attention, for all of your reactions. I welcome all of your questions. Whenever you have a question, just send me a message on Facebook, even on my personal account, but because of the personal account, the messages goes to spam. I can't see them on time, so you can send them to directly to my business page, and you will find the link under the video. Add me if you are going to use the personal account, and thanks for all the previous ads, thanks for all the previous subscriptions, and for the people who are following and watching these videos. Stay tuned for the next video about Port Said. Also, I haven't forgotten that we have started to talk about the ancient Egyptian history and the dynasties and the Egyptian museum as well. And after that, we are going to explain about some monuments from Cairo to Aswan. Thanks guys so much. I wish you a great day from Egypt. See you.